A nice easy seat. And I was thinking, oh, see, here's Maggie. I told you other people would pop in. All right. So we're going to come nice, get those sit bones nice and settled on the mat, nice and even with the spine long. And, you know, as we move into the new moon energy, right, we think about what do we want to let go. So we're going to be doing things that release. But we also think about what dreams and desires do I have that I might be neglecting. And so I want to do Lotus Mudra because Lotus is something that helps us capture things. And so the dreams and desires that we might be neglecting. So we'll move into Lotus in a minute here. Let's just take the spine long and let the breath smooth out. And from this nice, comfortable, elongated space here, just allow your breath to start deepening. So whatever that is saying to you right now as far as deepening in through the nose and out through the nose. And remember, if your legs are not comfortable at any time, you know, you can always just take your legs long. So let's move into that Lotus Mudra. We're going to take the heels of the hands together, touch the pinkies and the thumbs, and make like a big cup with the hands here, okay? And so now think about something, maybe a dream or desire that you've been neglecting. Draw it into your cup in Lotus Mudra, and then let your palms touch and bring your hands to your heart. So sealing it in. Now we're going to do that with raising the arms overhead. So palms are out to your side, face up. Inhale, draw the arms up. Feel your hips press down as your spine gets long. Heels of the hands touch. Fingers, thumbs. And inhale, something that you really want or want to focus on, and then exhale, draw your hands to your heart as you press your palms together. Is this making sense? Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reaching up. Lotus Mudra here with the heels of the hands, pinkies and thumbs touching. And then drawing that into the heart. Now in this new moon energy, we're also releasing. So from here, we're going to take the arms up, straight up with the palms touching. Now turn the palms out and just exhale. Clear anything that you don't want in your practice from around you. Bring your hands back to heart center. Inhale, fingers towards sky. Exhale, clear. And one more time, inhale, exhale, clear, and release. Bring your hands to your knees here so we can start our cats and cows, okay? So hands to the knees, and then we're going to do arch the back, shine the heart forward, round the spine, and gaze towards your lap. So just move through that nice and gentle, starting to invigorate the spine. And the next time you're rounded forward in your cat position here, gazing towards your lap, hold here, breathe into that space in between the shoulder blades, then bring your hands to your heart, straighten your spine, lift one foot and then the other, and change the cross of your ankles. So now your other leg is in front, okay? That helps keep us mindful and also helps even out what we're doing here. Remember, your legs don't have to stay crossed. They can be straight. You can sit in a chair, right? You can do these things standing, seated. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're going to do tilt and twist. So left hand gently to the mat, right arm up by the ear, inhale. Keep your sit bones right where they are, tilt to the left. Come on up, right arm, and then twist to the right. We're twisting from the belly button up. Inhale the arms overhead, tilt right, twist left. Here we go. Tilt right, arms up, twist left. And in this tilt, we are not leaning into our bottom hand, right? Inhale up. Talk more about that in a second. So we're tilting left here, but we're not leaning on that left hand. The core is supporting us. Left arm up and twist to the right. Inhale up, tilt right. Right arm up and twist to the left. So that was our warm up for the tilt and twist. Bring it up. Now we're going to take it over to the left, bring the left hand to the left thigh, and make those big, beautiful releasing circles with the right arm. Up, over, reach, reach, reach forward, out. And the next time you're tilted over to the left, stay here. Bring your hand behind your head. Now we're going to take that right elbow back, shine the heart up. Okay, you might not go far. This is kind of a weird position. And now take that right elbow over toward the left. All right, bring the arms up and twist to the right. So we're going to stay here with that left hand on the right leg. Put some length in the spine. And remember, we don't yank ourselves with the hand. We just twist from the waist. See what kind of space happens here. Turn your gaze towards your right shoulder. Inhale with a long spine. Turn your gaze toward the left shoulder. Inhale, and as you exhale, turn your gaze back to the right. And then bring the arms up. Okay, we're going to take the right arm down, tilt right, right hand to the right thigh, and same big circles with the right. This is starting to wake up the hips as well. Yes, and the next time you're over to the right, stay here. Bend your left elbow, put your hand behind your head, look up, shine your heart up, and then take that left elbow toward the right knee. And come back to center, arms up, inhale, really long, rib cage away from the hips here, twist left. Inhale. As you exhale, take your gaze to the left shoulder. On your next exhale, take your gaze to the right shoulder. And then on your next exhale, take your gaze back to the left. Inhale the arms up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. All right, we're going to lean back, pick up the feet, uncross them, and bring the feet down. Okay, how's everybody doing? Let's take a moment here to open and close the knees. Take the legs straight and give them a little shake. Shake everything out. And we're going to be doing dead bug variations here. So we're going to lay down on the mat. Now we're going to start with very little effort from the core so that the hips can open. Then we'll move deeper into core involvement here. All right, so we're laying back here, 2 feet on the mat. Okay, and let's keep 2 arms up today. So 2 arms, fingertips facing up toward the sky. Extend your right leg long, left arm back, and bring the right leg back in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Right leg, left arm, and in. Left leg, right arm, and in. Keep going side to side. Nice and smooth here. Get those hips nice and juicy and awake. We started with right to left. So the next time you do left leg, right arm, you'll be even. Bring your hands down by your side and let those legs open and close like little butterfly wings here. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're going to take the knees to tabletop. Okay, there's the core, right? It kicked right in, didn't it? And arms up. Right leg, left arm, and back. Left leg, right arm, and back. And from here, if you want to bring your feet back to the mat, feel free to do that. We're going side to side, right to left. Lots of control here. No momentum, right? No speed. Control, control, control. Next time you go left leg, right arm, you'll be even. Hug your knees in for a moment. Rock around. Alrighty. Inhale and exhale. So now we're going to have 2 feet on the mat and 2 arms up. Double leg version. Keeping the feet on the mat. Slide the legs forward, arms back and in. 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 2 more. And bring the arms down. All right, so even with the feet on the mat, that double leg version probably has a lot more core involvement than we might have thought, right? Okay, so now we're going to do double knees to tabletop. If the single leg version with knees and tabletop wasn't for you today, you can continue working with both legs. If the both legs isn't working, go back to single leg. Remember, this is your practice. Here we go. 2 knees and legs and arms and up. Legs and arms and up. So remember, you know several different versions of this. So do the one that's serving you best right now. Right this moment. So when we talk about release, one of the things we have to release in our practice is this feeling of, well, I have to do it this way because that's what she just said. Or I won't be happy with myself if I don't. We're happy because we're doing yoga, we're breathing. Bring the knees in, and move side to side. Okay, we are happy and fulfilled with what the body is offering us right now. Okay, bring the feet down and let those knees open and close. Little butterfly wings. Okay. Raise one leg and wiggle your foot at me if you agree with what I just said. That this is your practice and that you need to do it in the way that's serving you best right now. Now put that foot down, raise your other foot and wiggle it at me if you're actually going to do that tonight. I want to see all those feet. All right, I knew there was going to be at least one holdout. 2 feet to the mat. All right, let's go ahead and take the right ankle across the left thigh. Flex your right foot. Bring the right shin in towards you. Hold on to the shin with 2 hands and just let that hip move around. It's not to say we should never challenge ourselves. Yes, we definitely should, but we don't want to move past challenge into frustration or pain or injury. That is definitely not what we're here for. All right, now make a tight X with your thighs. Hold on to either your ankles, your shins, or the sides of your legs, and let those legs move around. All right, release, unwind, left ankle across right thigh, left foot is flexed, shin comes in. We're holding on to the shin with two hands, left shin, and letting those hips just move around. Let them tell you which ways they should move in right now. And then with a nice tight cross at the thighs with that X, holding on and moving around. Okay, let's release and unwind. All right, we're going to be coming to hands and knees. So remember, we have to give the knees what they want. If they want extra padding, flip up your mat or grab your rolled, we usually have a towel, a blanket, or an extra mat nearby. Give the knees what they want. Okay, and we're going to, from here, come into knee down plank. So from tabletop, knee down plank here. Press the hips back toward the heels. Now come knee down plank, add the push up and press back. So it's plank, push up, press back, plank, push up, press back. Some people move into a knee up plank for this. That's fine if you have that energy tonight and that's what you want to do. But the knee down plank, push up is also just fine, just perfect. And then float your way into child's pose. And while you're in child's pose, just set some kind of intention for the your practice tonight, a seed that you want to plant or something you want to make sure that you release or something you want to make sure you bring in. And we're going to float back to tabletop now. So remember, tabletop, if it's not working out for you to be on hands and knees, you could always be at the wall, hands on a chair. We're going to take the right leg straight back, tuck the toes, press through the heel, and roll over the foot. So we're giving a nice ankle stretch, foot massage here. Especially those toes, really roll the toes. And press back through the right heel and hold. Bring that right knee down, left leg back, tucking the toes, press and roll. Press back through the heel and hold. All right, and let's come back to hands and knees here and lift into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale in your dog, and then go ahead and walk it out. More ankle and foot action here. Go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. Take your journey. Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back. Shine your heart forward for a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Feel those feet super grounded. Scoop the arms up, up, up. Inhale, float them up. Arms overhead, palms touch. And hands come to heart center. And then find your mountain pose. See where everything is, feel the energy, palms forward will help to keep those shoulders settled down on the back. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake it out. Okay. All right, so we're going to do a release and it turns into a balance. It's the high crescent lunge to airplane, okay? And you're going to, you'll see crescent lunge in our sun salutation as well. But right now we're going to come to the front of the mat. Get the feet super grounded, right? Feel all four corners of the feet. Nice long spine, hips and ribs have lots of space in between them. Lots of space for work to happen here. Inhale and exhale. Now bring your hands to your hips. Fix your gaze, right? That's part of balance because we are going to be balancing in a moment. Okay, and remember, you could have a chair here too, or you could have your hands lightly touching the wall. Step back with your right foot, keep that right heel lifted, and bend your left knee. Magnetize your thighs toward each other. So we are in high crescent lunge here. If this is just too wobbly for you right now, try turning your left foot all the way down, okay? Instead of with the heel lifted. If that still isn't working, again, you can have a chair, you can have a wall. Inhale and exhale here, okay? So we're going to take the arms to the shoulders, draw the body one long line, reach the fingers just straight ahead, one long line here, take the arms up by the ears, and then without crunching into the lower back, start to lift up. You will feel when you sink into your lower back. We don't want that. We want to be up. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we're going to start releasing. Inhale, and as you exhale, arms back. Whew. Exhaling to release. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to release, arms back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to release back. Yes, inhale, arms up. Now this time when you exhale to release back, stay here. Fix your gaze now 6 feet diagonally ahead of you. And we're in airplane position. You can stay right here or start to lift your back leg for airplane. It's a wild and crazy balance, especially this early in practice, but if you want to try it, you try it. Bring your back foot down, high crescent lunge, and step forward. Okay, take a breath. Does everybody have what they need with this? Remember, you do not have to lift that back leg if the balance is telling you not to, right? You can do it if you want. You can be here. Always have a light touch if you're touching something. All right, so that was the right leg back. We're going left leg back, right knee bends. Left heel is lifted. Thighs are magnetizing toward each other. Once again, if you feel more stable with the foot down, and that's what you want to do, bring your foot down. That's like a warrior one. Bring the arms long, reach, reach, reach. So the arms are shoulder height. You're putting lots of length in your spine. Bring your arms by your ears, and then keep that length as you come up into high crescent lunge. Inhale, and as you exhale, arms back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back. Yes, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back. Inhale up. Take it back and hold. Fix your gaze 6 feet diagonal ahead of you on the mat. You're in airplane. Option, take your back leg up. Totally up to you. Yes, bring your back foot down, arms up, and step forward, release the arms. All righty. So the next thing we're going to do from here is that release breath, okay? And again, you can, after your fourth one, you can stay here. you can come here and lift, or as you bring your arms back, whoop, you can fly right into airplane. Totally up to you. Right leg back, left leg forward. Arms, I really want you to think about not dumping into your lower spine. So we're going to set this up the same exact way. Arms by the shoulders, reach the fingertips out from the shoulder sockets, hands by your ears, reach, 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 stay long as you come up, inhale, and then go ahead, release. 4 times. On the 4th time, you do you with the airplane. Yeah. And then come back down and step forward. Yep. Step back to the top of your mat, arms down. Everybody good? We're going to do that one more time. Left leg back. So half the trick is magnetizing those thighs toward each other, right? So think about that. And lengthen through the spine. Keep that length, arms up, releasing breaths into airplane, your version. Keep going. 2. And when you're ready, you do you, airplane. Then bring your back foot down, arms up, and step forward, release, shake it out. Woo! Inhale and exhale. All right. So let's get some oblique work in. We didn't do it when we were down on the floor. So we're going to take the legs wide. This is our break, and then we'll go into sun salutation. So take the legs wide, bend the knees out over the toes, bring the hands to the heart. The fingertips are really close together. They might even touch. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right and center. Try not to bring your hips with you. Just try and twist from the belly button. Now twist to the right, open the arms long, bring the arms back center, and turn forward. Let's try that to the left. So twist to the left, elbows stay bent, and center. Twist to the left, long arms, hands come back to center, turn forward. Is that making sense? Straighten the legs. This time, as you turn to the right, knees bend, whoosh, and center, legs straighten. Long arms, knees bend, and center to the left. Knees bend and center. Long arms, knees bend and center to the right. Elbows bent. Long arms to the right. Center to the left. Center, long arms and center. Let's go 2 times to the right and then 2 times to the left. So we're going to go right with bent arms, center, right with long arms, center, to the right again, bent elbows, center, long arms, center. Okay, 2 times to the left, bent elbows, center, long arms, center, left again, elbows, long arms, center, bring the arms up into 5-pointed star, bring the elbows down to the waist, knees out. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Just move smoothly in and out of 5-pointed star, just for a little break here. Whew. The next time you move into 5-pointed star, bring your feet together and release, just for fun. Inhale and exhale, shake it out. All right. Let's come into our sun salutations. We're going to be doing knee down crescent lunge, and we'll be bringing the arms back like we just did in the knee up crescent lunge. Our first set which starts on the right, is going to be knee down. Second set, which starts on the left, will be option for knee up. So if you want to have something for your knees, make sure that's handy.
Hey, Lucy.
Uh-huh.
This is Denise. I'm just going to let you know I'm going to leave early. I had physical therapy at midday today, and my right hip is really barking at me.
Oh.
I'm going to just stretch a little bit more, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign off.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
Yep.
But thank you.
Okay, I'm glad you came, but also feel free to just hang out and observe and breathe, because
I just didn't want you to wonder what the heck was going on.
yoga is, yes, I would wonder about that, but yoga is breathing, so if that's what you want to do, you can just hang with us and breathe. Okay? All right, so let's find ourselves at the top of the mat here. Feel the energy moving through. Okay, let's inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, folding from the hip creases, swan dive, long arm swan dive. Bring the hands to the thighs, hips back, shine your heart forward, half lift, hands down. Step back with your right leg, come into that lunge and move around in the lunge. Go ahead and bring that right knee down. It's way back there, right? It's behind the hip. Left knee is over the left ankle. Engage the core and low crescent lunge with the arms back, heart shining up. Okay, great. Bring your hands down. Plank to chaturanga. Knees up or knees down. Nice strong plank. Chaturanga. Elbows are going back. Yes. All right, and now from your chaturanga, let's go ahead and just do a simple cobra. Roll the heart forward, lift up, release your hands from the earth. So all the energy for your cobra is coming from your spine. The heart is shining forward, the head is not thrown back. Release the hands and find your way to downward facing dog. Remember, yep, in your dog, good. Inhale and exhale. All right. So we're going to do something now, since we're here and it's just us. Take your right leg up and bring your knee to your nose. Bring the right leg back up. Knee to nose, right leg back up. Knee to nose, right leg back up. And now knee to nose and plant your right foot forward. See where it goes. Bring the left knee down. Set yourself up for crescent lunge. Arms back. Lift the heart. Woo, that was a lot. Bring the hands down. Tuck your back toes. Lift that back knee. We're going to engage all the muscles so strongly that we don't even need our hands. Place the hands back down on the mat if they're up. And take a big step forward with the left foot. Yes, half lift. Forward fold. Let's float up into lotus. Take the arms out and up. Heels of the hands, pinkies and thumbs touch. Draw your palms together. As you capture goodness, bring it into your heart. Good. And just go ahead and breathe. Find mountain pose again and breathe. Yes, shake out the wrists. Anything else that wants to shake out. In this next part of our sun salutation, we have the option to keep the back knee up, okay, for a high crescent lunge instead of a low crescent lunge. So what happens as you move into crescent lunge, you start feeling a little too wobbly. You can bring your heel down or carefully bring the knee down. Don't ever slam your knee down. Okay, so here we go. Top of the mat, mountain pose, feel everything. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over those hip creases. Hands to the thighs, heart shines forward. Hands down, step back with that left leg. We're in that lunge. Enjoy it. And from here, either bring your back knee down or engage your core. Lift your arms up first and then draw the hands back for that airplane style high crescent lunge. Bring the arms back up, hands down, woo, step back to plank, knees up or down. Chaturanga, remember we're keeping the upper arms tight to the body, using those triceps. All right, so now we're going to deepen the Cobra with a Cobra on ridge tops. So your hands are under your shoulders, slide them 6 inches out from your shoulders, press your fingertips into the mat, roll your shoulders towards your ears, down your spine, and use your fingertips to help you lift your heart. Woohoo, and release. Okay, we're going to do one more thing with this. Lift up, and then take your left shoulder toward the right. And then come center and down. Lift up and take your right shoulder toward the left and come center and down. Make a pillow with your hands. Bend your knees and release that spine. Okay, bring your feet down and come into downward facing dog. So remember, down dog always could be a table. You could stand at the wall. Take your left leg up. Remember, we're going to do nose to knee first. So left leg up, knee to nose. Lift the left leg back up. Knee to nose, left leg back up. Knee to nose, left leg up. Knee to nose. Plant your left foot now. Either bring your right knee down or lift into high crescent lunge, whichever one you're doing. Knee down or knee up, both are beautiful. Take your arms back into that airplane crescent lunge. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, float the hands down. If your back knee is down, lift it now. Okay, and step forward. Take a half lift, forward fold, lotus again. Float the arms out and up, heels of the hands, pinkies and thumbs touch, and draw in everything good that you built in your sun salutation. Draw it into your heart. Just breathe here for a moment and release your hands. Inhale and exhale. Whew. Take a couple of breaths. How are you guys doing? We're good? Okay, so we really need to slow the pace down and, get a little, a little rest here. We're going to do some brush hands. So take your legs wide, toes turning out. Okay. Arms are up, palms face forward. Knees always go over the toes, and just like you're brushing your hands down a wall in front of you, take it down and up. Take it down and up. Nice and slow, nice and mindful here, and up. Take it down. And up. One more time, take it down and up. Now we're going to turn toward the right. So the right toes are facing right, the left toes are in at an angle. Bend your right knee, take it down. We're still doing brush hands, and up. Take it down and up so that knee bends and straightens. Yeah. Last time, down and up. Take it over to the left. Left toes forward, right toes at an angle. Bend the knee, arms brush down and up. Down and up. Yes. Keep going. Last time. All right, come back to center. Turn the toes out again. We're going to go 4 brush hands to center now. Knees over toes, down and up. Down and up. Down and up. One more down. And as you come up, maybe those feet spring together and you come into Tadasana. Nice. Inhale and exhale. All right. Let's go ahead and get whatever you want for final relaxation. You know, some people have been taking their roll and putting it under their knees in final relaxation. If you have an eye pillow, something that you want, anything that you want, have it nearby. Okay, and come to the top of your mat, start to scan the body, and see if there's any signals like, do this, move, twist, shake, whatever cues the body is giving you that will prepare it for coming from standing down to the earth. All right. And then when you're done, come back to mountain pose. See where everything is landing now. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over the hip creases. We're going to stay in swan dive for a moment here. So wherever the hands landed, right, they might be on the shins, the thighs, they might be touching the mat. Think about your hamstrings now. Hamstrings. And if you're not feeling your hamstrings, check to see if your hips might be way behind you. That's sometimes what happens. Inhale and exhale. Now bring your hands to your thighs, shine your heart forward, and then start to sink the hips down as you take your hands to the mat. So rather than folding more forward, sink the hips as much as possible. Then bring the hands down, and then find your way to downward facing dog. Okay, if down dog feels like a bit too much right now, come into table, that's fine. We're going to let the hips move from side to side. If you're in down dog, the knees might move. And then come back to center, sit off to the side, and find seated mountain pose. Nice long spine, flexed feet. Inhaling and exhaling here. All right. So we're going to move into Janu Shasana here. So go ahead and take your right foot, your left leg is still extended. Place your right foot to your left thigh, right? This doesn't have to be your left thigh. This is traditionally the left thigh, but if that's too much of an angle for the knee, just place your left foot on your left shin instead. Okay, everybody okay here? Turn and face towards your left leg. Draw those arms up nice and long. Inhale with a super long spine, taking your gaze towards your toes the whole time. Keep your spine long. Cross at the wrists and hold on to your left leg. Wherever your hands are is where they are. You're crossed at the wrist. That's going to help keep your body facing over that left leg. Keep your gaze towards your toes, long spine. And then release, unwind the hands, draw the arms long forward, bring the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. We're going to take the right foot, one hand's width distance away from the left thigh. Hold on to the right shin with the left hand. Take that right arm up and back and gently twist to the right. Okay, now if your spine is okay with this right now, you can take your elbow outside, your left elbow outside of your right knee. Keep that left foot flexed, the left toes pointing up toward the sky. And release. Release your twist, bring both legs forward, give your legs a crazy shake. Janu Shasana on the other side. The right leg stays long, feet are flexed. Left foot is either at the thigh or the calf. Turn and face toward your right leg. Draw the arms up long. Reach, fold forward from the hips. Keep your gaze to those toes. Crisscross at the wrists. Hold on to your right leg. Continuously gazing toward your toes. Inhale and exhale so the spine stays long. Uncross the wrists. Long arms draw up. Hands come down. Left knee comes up. There's space in between that left thigh. And again, if it's too much of a sharp angle for the knee, your foot can be farther forward. Is this making sense? Can you see can you see how the knee is kind of squished in here? That might work for you, and it might not. So move your foot forward if it doesn't. Okay? Now we're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left shin. Take that left arm up and back. Lengthen the spine. Twist from the belly button. We're not yanking on the leg. But if it's your night to do this, maybe that right elbow comes outside of the left leg. Or somewhere near outside. Okay. And then release, unwind, 2 legs forward, give your legs a crazy shake. Shake up the wrists, wiggle the fingers. Okay. We're going to do our cleansing forward fold. So it's rock, rock, rock into forward fold. If you don't remember, just watch for a second. We're going to be rocking back. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Forward fold. Okay? So when you're ready, rock, rock, rock. Come up, gentle forward fold. You take this at your own pace and just keep going. Releasing, cleansing, and forward folds, very meditative. So the next time you're up in forward fold, just hang out. We are not striving to reach anything. We are just in a nice forward fold, spending some nice quiet time with ourselves. And then roll yourself back down to the earth here. Bring both feet to the mat. And gently let the knees open and close. Little butterfly wings here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to have both feet on the mat. Extend both arms overhead, extend the right leg. Ardha Appanasana on the right. Just bring your right knee in, holding on shin or hamstring. Half wind removing pose. So this is also a releasing pose here. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Right leg, arms overhead. Draw the right knee in. This time, turn this into a half happy baby. So you might put your foot, your hand on your right foot. That might be too far away. So you hold on to your hamstring. Half happy baby here. The right knee is headed toward the right armpit, basically. Half happy baby, yeah. And then release the right leg. You've got 2 feet on the mat now. Let your knees open and close. We're going to extend the left leg and 2 arms overhead. Draw the left knee in, Ardha Appanasana, holding on to the shin or the hamstring. Take that left leg back, long, arms overhead, shin or hamstring. Now turn this into a half happy baby. Which half happy baby works for you? Hand to the foot, hand to the hamstring, arms on the mat and just bending the knee. The left foot flexed, so like you're making a footprint on the ceiling. The left knee's headed for the left armpit. And release. 2 legs long, 2 arms overhead, knees in, Apanasana, wind removing pose. 2 legs long, arms overhead, knees back in, Apanasana again, and turn this into a happy baby. If you don't want happy baby, do something else. When you're nice and comfortable, go ahead and rock side to side, spinal release here. And come back to center. And go ahead and release the feet. Bring the feet down to the mat here. Okay? So we want to get those ankles and, basically the ankles. So keeping your left foot on the mat, just take your right leg up, point and flex the foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Bring the right foot down, raise the left leg, point and flex the foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. And bring the left foot down. Now bring your legs to touch. We're going to do windshield wipers, arms long out to the side. Take a breath here. And then knees, remember these are gentle, knees to the right, gaze left. Come center, knees left, gaze right. And center, and just move side to side. Pay attention to your neck as well. Notice what happens in the front of your shoulders as you take your knees to one side, hips, head to the other. And when you feel like you are even, come back to center with everything. Take your feet hip-width distance apart. Keeping the arms long, extend and wiggle the fingers. Make a gentle fist. Extend and wiggle the fingers. Make a gentle fist. Extend and wiggle. Gentle fist, extend and wiggle. Gentle fist, and now rotate the wrists one direction and the other. And now from here, just make your arms with your arms still touching the mat, bend at the elbows and come into goalpost arms. Just notice how that feels. Goalpost arms here. So it changes things a bit. And then keeping your elbows out from your shoulders, start to lift your palms, right? Palms up, and bring the palms of your hands down to the mat in front of you. Now that probably feels super weird. That was like a little robot arm thing there, but see how this feels. And bring your arms up and back to goalpost and forward and down. So we're still keeping the elbows bent. We're just moving through here. And the next time you're back in goalpost, extend your arms long and then start to bring them in a nice big arc down till they're 6 inches from your hips. 6, maybe 8, maybe 12, comfortable here. Scan your body, realign, reposition, see if anything else needs to happen in your body as you find your comfortable final relaxation position for this evening. Knees bent, legs straight, knees supported. Final relaxation. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose and slowly exhale through the mouth. As you move into final relaxation, let your mind and your body be at rest. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Start to bring movement back. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, stretch long. Drawing the knees in as you exhale. Find your way over to a side and helping yourself back up to a nice easy seat. So let's do one lotus to seal in all the good things from practice. So we're going to take the palms out to the side. Inhale, float the arms up. Heels of the hands, pinkies and thumbs touch. Capture all the good things you built in your practice tonight. Draw your palms together. Seal them into your heart as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.